While the Bobcats leave Missoula with the Great Divide Trophy, Eureka left the Garden City with a trophy of its own. The Lions football program earns our youth sports spotlight this week after winning its first ever state title on Saturday. Quarterback Garrett Graves connected with Austin Sherwood for a game-winning 35-yard touchdown as time expired. Eureka drove 95 yards down the field and on fourth down with no timeouts left to even call a play, completed the miracle ending.
Garrett just said get open, so I went out and found myself in the end zone. It was a blur after that. I don't know how that happened. It's a dream come true.
It's the most unbelievable feeling. Our fans deserve this. Our people, the old timers, I mean, they have never lived to see a state championship, and they're already coming up and saying, my gosh, I can die now. I mean, it's just unbelievable for them to have this as our community. It's unreal.
I'm just so happy that we got it. This is the history in the making right now. And this is my lineman right here. It's all because of my lineman. Take it. You guys hold it. It's the best. How's that feel? Feels amazing.
Face pass to Dunn falls incomplete.
Go, boys! Go, Lions! Go, boys!
Great pass intended for Sherwood.
31 seconds to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this gives you a chance. Students will not be allowed to rush onto the field at the conclusion of today's game. Spectators must stay off the field until the awards presentation has been completed.
We got this, Eureka. We got this. Go Lions!
Shot down by Price.
Good. As most of you know, I became a sports anchor here at KRTV at the beginning of September, right when football season started. It was awesome covering all the teams and players in our viewing area and beyond. I'm so impressed by not only the play, but also the sportsmanship and commitment to excellence that all players, coaches, and teams have showed throughout the entire season. Reminiscing on the outstanding performances, I found the top 5 plays of the entire season in Game Changers. Number 5, Great Falls High versus Bozeman. Bozeman quarterback Callahan O'Reilly dials up his number 1 receiver Lance McCutcheon, and McCutcheon answers. The two connect on an 80-yard touchdown pass. They did a lot of that this season. Number 4, Huntley versus Shelby. Just before the half, now watch this catch. Aaron White hits Logan Watson, and that would have been good in the pros. Taps 2 feet in for the touchdown. Now in the fourth quarter, White heaves it up to Andrew Johnson, who comes down with it, and Shelby wins on a walk-off. Number 3, Nathan Dick has been the ultimate game changer this entire season. Scrambling as he does so well, juking defenders out of their shoes, and dives for the pylon to cap off a 44-yard touchdown run, his 5th of the game. Number 2, how about the Rustlers' Xavier Pace? Takes the handoff, makes wimpy defenders miss, and turns on the Jets down the sideline for a long touchdown run. That kid can do it all on the football field. It's going to be sad not seeing him in the green and yellow next season. What an outstanding career for number 22. Number 1, State B championship between Eureka and undefeated Loyola. 4th and 10 with the clock running out of time. Garrett Graves just throws it up there and the siren goes off. Austin Sherwood catches it. Eureka wins on a 35-yard Hail Mary as time expires. 31-28 is the final, and that is how the State B championship game was decided. What a game.
Last night, we watched Senior become the first state football champions of the year. 4 more would join them today, and we'll start with what turned out to be the game of the year in Class B. Undefeated Missoula Loyola, the big favorite to win at home against Eureka. But in the third, Eureka giving the Rams all they can handle, up 19-14. Garrett Graves plunges in from 3 yards, and the Lions go into the fourth, up 11. But here comes Loyola. Kellen Round sneaks it as he cuts into the deficit, 25-20 with 11 to go. Then they would go onside and recover it. And 2 plays later, Round to David Kopang for 30 yards. Loyola flips the script, and all of a sudden they're up 28-25. Final drive of the game, Eureka rolls into Rams territory. Graves hits Austin Sherwood. Then on 4th and 10, with the clock running out, Graves throws up the Hail Mary as the buzzer sounds, and Sherwood catches it. He's into the end zone, and that's your ball game. Eureka wins on the Hail Mary. Sherwood probably the only guy who didn't realize what he'd done. 31-28 your final. The Lions, maybe the best win all season.